Welcome back, guys. Nice sun. Now this one is for Street 2. Video number 2 of Street 2. So now we're gonna start from the same point, starting point, Avenue D again. That's 3rd Street, and 2nd Street is back there, next block. So we begin our journey at Avenue D in Houston now. Hold on, guys, hold on. Somebody just parked in the middle of the sidewalk here, so we have to wait. Hold on. Just give me a minute. Yeah, they parked in the middle of the sidewalk. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah. So basically, like I was saying in the first video, we were going through Houston, like by Avenue A, and going to the 1st Street. Now, you see the divide up ahead? Yeah. So now with this divider, to the left you see Houston again. And to the right, we're gonna go straight to the East 2nd Street. And again, these dividers are small gardens here. They also are used as dividers to split the two streets, going separate ways. I'm gonna show you right now where 2nd Street comes out of Houston, or is born out of Houston. And now, and there you go. East Houston, 2nd Street. That's Houston. That is 2nd Street. This is the divider. And now we go full throttle towards the west side, East 2nd Street. Now this street is twice as long as 1st Street. 1st Street has 3 blocks. This one goes all the way 6 blocks, and then also where 1st Street ends, Bowery Street. Second Street, Avenue C, Losada Avenue. Yes, we came there a couple of minutes ago. Second block, 2nd Street. Coming up on Engine Company 28 and Ladder Company 11. These are the modern day heroes right here. We salute you guys. Thank you for what you're doing. That's the Engine Company 28 and Ladder Company 11. Avenue B, 2nd Street. Now entering 3rd block, 2nd Street.
Tá bom, pode ser.
This is Plato tasting bar. Sounds Italian. I could be wrong. This is Il Posto. Sono italiano. Like me. Man, windy today. Again, weird weather patterns we're getting, especially in June, May and June. I see some people with still sweaters on and stuff like that, or jackets. Now coming to Avenue A and 2nd Street, Mary Spink Way. Now entering 4th block, 2nd Street. Back up until the 1940, there used to be a church in here. You see where the building is? The big structure building? There used to be a building, a church there, a metal church, but they tore it down. I didn't get to read much about it, but there used to be a metal church right where the building is. Right there. Because if you see here, that building, that used to be the rectory for the church there. But again, I think in the 1940s they demolished it or something. But I'll come back to this some other time, only on the metal church segment. because that's the only thing that survived the parish. But right there was a massive church, metal church. But now you have a high rise in the middle. I'll do another segment on that one some other time, but it's gonna be in the segment of metal church. And here you got a big parking lot. This whole thing is mostly a parking lot. And again, this is the 4th block of the 2nd Street. Again, guys, it's cloudy right now, but they said it's gonna be on and off. So yeah, it's sunny, cloudy, yeah. So hopefully by tomorrow, which is Monday, it should be now more 80s and 90s according to the weather forecasters. Now coming up on 1st Avenue and 2nd Street. I'm sorry, sorry. I was, it's 1st Avenue, sorry, my bad. It's 1st Avenue. 1st Avenue, 2nd Street. I got distracted, sorry. Now I'm gonna show you something really cool. Back down there used to be a school called La Salle. They took it out, but now they put it back in. That's a school that I graduated from back in 1988. So this school has been there since 1917, I think. I gotta do my research. But yeah, that's a school that I graduated from back in 1988. And I'm gonna show you the cemetery that they have there. I think that most of the brothers of the La Salle, the Brotherhood of La Salle, most of them are buried there, going back to 18 something. But yeah, that's an old cemetery. And again, I'll see if I can get in there one day. But yeah, this is the cemetery, unless they took the corpse out and put a park in it. I don't know. You can still see the monument back there. One of those monuments. So basically, this part here is still a cemetery. Yeah, I think they just remodeled it, because back then it used to be like really, it was bad. It was in bad shape. But now, oh man, they built a that thing in the back was not there. That's brand new. I don't know when they built it, but yeah, most of the La Sallian Brotherhood are buried here, going back to 1860 something. Yeah, most of these guys were buried here, and that's my school where I graduated from back in 1988. But this cemetery has changed. Those monuments, yeah, it looks like they have made it more beautiful now. Some parts used to be dry, or they used to be dry, or just the landscape was really bad. But now, as you can see, it's beautiful now. And you see the building back there? That was my school, La Salle Academy. Can't see because of the tree here, too bushy. Anyways, so yeah, that was my school, man. Up on the 2nd, 3rd floor, that used to be my math. When I used to have my math And the second floor, the third floor was my social studies, and I used to know all the brothers. So yeah, this was the building for
No, I know.
LaSalle
Anyway,
Academy
that's not what you were
back
thinking.
then, back in 1988, and now it's called the North Anglia International School, New York. Hold on, North Anglia International School, New York. Supposedly it went back to being LaSalle Academy. I don't know, but if I get a chance, yeah. But this is the school that I graduated from back in 1988. I have good memories of this school, man. Unfortunately, we had a building back there, but they tore it out like 5 years ago. I don't know why. It was a brand new building. But this to me will always be LaSalle Academy, whether people like it or not, or whether Tom likes it or not. This will always be LaSalle Academy, LaSallian Brotherhood. Yeah. And up there, the second floor used to be mostly the offices for the principals, the deans. We had 3 deans. I forgot their name, man. It was a long time ago, but I forgot their names. But yeah, I read that they came back to the building, but I don't see no LaSalle. I still see North Anglia International School, New York. Maybe they merged somehow. I don't know. But yeah, this here, this was my school, man. Fun memories with my friends. Some of them are gone, some of them married, some I never know where they went to. And this used to be LaSalle Annex. It used to be a building where we used to have like my teacher for art or psychiatry, I think. So I don't know, or just like doing drama for stage and stuff. So this used to be the LaSalle Annex, and back there further used to be a church, but again it went down. So yeah, good memories, man. Good memories. LaSalle Academy. Now on my way down from going back to east, I'll show you from the other side because again it is too. I'm on this side and it's too near for me to show you. And then that building there, we used to use that for like stage movies or whatever, for drama, and that also used to be part of LaSalle. So my school was really big back in the 80s, you know. But again, like always, like I say in all my videos, things change, you know, nothing stays the same. So yeah, but that building back there used to be part of my school. LaSalle Dramatics, I think it was, or something like that. And now this is 2nd Avenue, 2nd Street. 2nd Avenue, 2nd Street. Entering 5th block, 2nd Street. Ergot Records. And some people say like this place here, they're still selling LPs, you know, for collectors or whatever. Me, I was never into it. I got used to the CDs, but you know, again, now we don't even use that. So yeah, there should be about maybe 3, maximum 3 or 4 in the whole village where they sell these LPs and stuff like that. Another Albert's Garden. I gotta check this one day too. Again, there's a lot of gardens around here that you know, but I don't know, most of them I don't know where they are. They'll spread across, you know, the entire Lower East Side. flowers. Okay, guys, coming up on Bowery Street. You know, I think I made a boo-boo. I thought there were 6. There's only 5 blocks of the 2nd Street. But anyways, so this is where the 2nd Street ends. This is 2nd Street, Joy Ramone Place, Bowery. You know, the punk group, yeah. So now we go across the street and we head back east. Sorry about that. I could have sworn I read in the map that it was 6, not 5 blocks. But okay, nobody's perfect. Not even perfection. So yeah. So let me just go out. Let's just cross because this is ridiculous. Yeah. So 2nd Street ends right here, and Bowery Street. Now we go down again, heading east. Yeah, my bad, guys. I could have sworn it said 6. I always look at the maps carefully. Anyways, but again, it's like 1st Street. They're not that long. So let me see something. Let me count them again from this side. This is 1. I want to make sure I get. Yeah, this is 1. Coming up on 2nd Avenue. Coming up on 2nd Avenue, 2nd Street. Again, now that you can see the building, that used to be part of my school, LaSalle Academy Theatrics. Right now, I think it's out of business, or they sold it or something. So again, that used to be LaSalle Theatrics. Again, in the 2010s, they kind of started cutting it out, and there used to be LaSalle Annex, and back there a small church, and that's the building that used to be LaSalle. So basically 2 or 3 years ago, it's supposed to be back to LaSalle, but I don't see the name there. So anyways, so that is the school that I graduated back in 1988, and she's still standing, man. She's still standing. So yeah, so that to me, that will always be LaSalle Academy, even though it has another name, but that's LaSalle Academy. And this, as you can see here, Anthology Film Archive. But that used to be, now that's what they call it now, but that used to be part of my school here, LaSalle Academy. LaSalle Academy, LaSalle Annex, and LaSalle Theatrics. All this building here. Man, and this building is old, man. So yeah. But now all you see is just this building standing by itself. And it's not even LaSalle anymore. And again, the graveyard back there, now it's even nicer. Because before it used to have a lot of trash, a lot of dead branches, stuff like that. But now they fixed it, which is good. Yeah, man, again, a lot of memories, man, from this building. My friends, my teachers, brothers, the deans, LaSalle Academy. And there's the graveyard. again, most of the people buried there, I do not know if they still use it for that, but a lot of the LaSalle Brotherhood are buried in there. Okay, wait a minute. Oh man. Oh, wait a minute. We got a metal church here. Hold on. Oh man. Oh, it's an Orthodox metal church. Okay, hold on. Oh man. Oh, it's not Croatian. It's Ukrainian. Okay. Wow, I didn't see this. Am I getting old? Getting blind. Oh, metal church. Okay. We'll probably get answers later on. I don't think there's nobody there no more right now. Okay, so we come back again. All right. Cool. I didn't know that was there. Wow. All right, we'll come back to it later on. But it's Orthodox. I don't know if it's like Roman Catholic, because I know they have like a difference between the two of them. But anyways, let's move on. And this is the second block of 2nd Street. And again, guys, it's mildly sun, mildly cloudy. Yeah. Again, I don't got no choice. Coming to 1st Avenue, 2nd Street. Second Avenue, 2nd Street. And again, right here used to be a metal church, but they demolished it and put this high-rise in its place. Let's see, and the building next to it used to be the Rectory, which survived. But this one, I think it was 1940 something, but this place used to be the place for where the church was. It was really old, but you know, like everything else, you know, politics, whatever. They got rid of it and they put this structure here. It's high-rise. Yep. I have a couple of pictures at home that I saw, but the church was right here, and right next to that, that's the Rectory, which survived, which is still there. Now it's like a regular apartments and whatever, or maybe they'll use it as a Rectory for other churches. But yeah, that is the Rectory. That is the Rectory. I forgot the name of the church. But yeah.
Make a good video out of it.
So yeah, this is the only surviving building of the Rectory. If you notice the facade, that's the same facade that was in the church. The beige one. Yeah. So this was what's left of the church. In the description, I'll tell you what the name of the church was. In the description. By the way, this is the third block, 2nd Street. Approaching Avenue A and 2nd Street. Second Street, Avenue A. This is the 4th block of 2nd Street. Again, this is the 4th block, 2nd Street. Just to keep count. Restaurants. The other side, going west. Coming up on Avenue B, 2nd Street. Avenue B, 2nd Street. Entering 5th block of 2nd Street. Fifth block. And again, modern day heroes. A big salute to these guys. They put their lives on, they put their lives on the line. So we got Engine Company 28 and Ladder Company 11. Then you got the plug up there.
Can't do it in the shop.
coming up on Avenue C and 2nd Street. Avenue C, 2nd Street. And entering last and 6th block on 2nd Street. There it is. Now entering 6th block, 2nd Street. And as you can see, this is the divider, small part, sorry. So this is the divider between Houston and 2nd Street. And this is the 6th block and the final one. And up ahead it's gonna merge with Houston Street. And we got here new buildings. This one is, I like this one. It's kind of like, I don't know how you call that like in and out or stuck up and backwards or whatever. Yeah, that one's cool, man. I like the way they stuck them up like pancakes, you know, like zigzag almost. Yeah, cool. Anyways, and again, this is a divider on the 6th block of 2nd Street. So again, 1st Street 3 blocks, 2nd Street 6 blocks. That's how long they are. And these two streets are born or come out of Houston Street. This where the divider ends. Here, merging 2nd Street with Houston. And up ahead is 2nd Street. As you can see, the car there, now that's Houston and this is 2nd Street. So this is where they come. Like this car here, going this way, 2nd Street and Houston. Yeah, Houston Street.
Yeah, thanks for visiting.
Even though the street back there merges out of Houston, but the sidewalk starts within here, within this block here. So for the street, it ended, but here the sidewalk still hasn't ended. But that part back there and the other side, that's still 2nd Street. It's part of it. And this small garden here, divider, is the last one. So right there up to there where it starts, that means 2nd Street ends. And merging here, as you can see here, it merges 2nd Street, Houston Street. If you go in the middle line, 2nd Street and Houston right here. And this is the dead point where they both meet. This is the dead point for both streets back there. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. We're coming to the end of the video, and as always, with that in mind, I will see you all somewhere in time. Look at that beautiful sun. Bye.